Hello and welcome to About Africa. In this video, we take a look at top 12 facts about Kenya you probably didn't know. Number 1. The first African woman to win a Nobel Prize was Kenyan. Wangari Maathai was the first African woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize back in 2004. She was also the first female scholar from East and Central Africa to take a doctorate in biology, the first female professor ever in Kenya. She played an active part in the struggle for democracy in Kenya. Wangari Maathai was a political and environmental activist and the founder of the Green Belt Movement, a foundation that worked in the environmental conservation and women's rights. In addition, Wangari was an advocate for human rights, AIDS prevention, and democracy. She was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004 for her outstanding work in sustainable development, democracy, and peace. Fact number 2. There are no vehicles allowed on Lamu Island. Kenya's Lamu Island, located off the northeast coast, is car-free. Traffic in this particular historical town is largely that of donkeys. In fact, cars are banned for the general public. Instead of cars, locals rely on donkeys for transport on land and those and boats for water transport. Lamu is also one of the 6 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The influence of the Arab traders and Portuguese explorers can be seen when visiting the island's fort and colonial buildings. And number 3, Kenya is a destination for several Hollywood films. Over the past years, Kenya has become a popular destination for Hollywood filmmakers, thanks to their exceptional and picturesque locations. Here's the list of Hollywood movies shot in Kenya. Sense8, a Netflix series where some of the scenes were filmed on location in Nairobi City. Cry Freedom, the beach scenes were shot in Mombasa. Tomb Raider, The Crowd of Life, some of the scenes were shot in Amboseli and Hell's Gate. The First Grader, a 2010 biographical drama film based on the true story of Kimani Maruge, a Kenyan farmer who enrolled in elementary school at the age of 84 following Kenya's free universal primary education in 2003. The Constant Gardener, filmed on location in Loyangalani and the slums of Kibera, Nairobi. The Ghost and Darkness, an adventure film which features the deadly man-eating lions of Tsavo. Out of Africa, shot in Nairobi Ngong Hills near Karen Blixen's house. Other notable films include Inception, Rise and Fall of Idi Amin, White Mischief, Cry Freedom, and Nowhere in Africa. Fact number 4. Kenya is home to the most record-breaking athletes. The Kenyan flag is recognizable on numerous sports and athletic programs. Kenya's Kalenjin tribe has been dubbed the running tribe for its unbelievable ability to spawn world record-breaking runners. Kenya is one of the most dominating countries in the world of athletics and seems to always win collectively. Kenya is recognizable on television screens, sports tracks, and fields worldwide. Renowned for consistently producing some of the world's top track stars, long-distance marathon runners, and now Kenya is making a mark in the Rugby Sevens World Series. Fact number 5. Queen Elizabeth became queen while in Kenya. Princess Elizabeth was staying at the Treetops Hotel with her husband when she got the news that her father, King George VI, had passed away. It was February 1952 and Princess Elizabeth was enjoying a short break in Kenya with Prince Philip. It was a brief respite from their royal duties, and on that trip to Kenya, she became queen. Of course, she had to go back home and get coronated, but technically, she became Queen of England while in Kenya. Fact number 6. Kenya is one of the first African countries to ban plastic bags. Kenya is a prominent eco-environment conscious African country. It was one of the first African countries to ban plastic bags. The use, manufacture, and importation of all plastic bags is illegal in Kenya. This includes plastic Ziplocs and duty-free bags. Use of plastic was banned altogether in June 2020. Fact number 7. Former US President Barack Obama's father was Kenyan. There are many skeptics out there pondering the truth on the exact location of where Obama's birth took place, but there is no question that his father was Kenyan. Barack Obama Sr. hailed from the Luo tribe near Lake Victoria and became a Kenyan senior government economist. Moving to Hawaii in 1959, he married Stanley Ann Dunham in early 1961 and fathered Obama Jr. in August 1961. Obama Sr. then divorced Dunham and eventually returned to Kenya. Fact number 8. Lake Victoria is the world's largest tropical freshwater lake. It's also the second largest freshwater lake in the world after Lake Superior in North America. The country shares the lake with Tanzania and Uganda. Lake Victoria covers a total area of 68,800 square kilometers with a maximum depth of 80 meters. At number 9, Lake Turkana is the world's largest desert lake. Lake Turkana is famous for its greenish-blue colors, hence the nickname the Jade Sea. It is the world's largest permanent desert lake and the world's largest alkali lake. Lake Turkana is now threatened by the construction of the Gibe 3 Dam in Ethiopia due to the damming of the Omo River, which supplies most of the lake's water. 3 rivers, the Omo, Takwel and Kerio rivers, flow into the lake but lacking outflow. Its only water loss is by evaporation. Fact number 10. Kenya is the third largest tea producer in the world. Kenya is the third largest tea producer in the world after China and India. Kenya produces over 430,000 tons of tea. Though most people don't think Kenya immediately when it comes to the topic of tea, it is in fact the world's largest exporter of black tea. There are over 500,000 small-scale Kenyan farmers growing tea in the country. Its location near the equator makes for ample sunlight and optimal conditions to grow tea. Tea is also one of the leading major foreign exchange earners for the country. Fact number 11. Kenya is the largest producer of roses worldwide. Kenya is one of the leading producers of cut flowers. It is also one of the lead exporters of rose-cut flowers to the European Union with a market share of 38%. Horticulture has been one of the top foreign exchange earners in Kenya and one of the 4 countries in the flower export market that has the best conditions to grow flowers. Many florists and flower wholesalers around the world prefer flowers from Kenya. Number 12. Kenya is home to the Great Wildebeest Migration, the 8th wonder of the world. It is one of the most sought-after experiences for wildlife and nature enthusiasts. The migration takes place every year with the animals' primal instincts guiding them towards greener pastures following the climatic rainfall patterns over the Serengeti Masai Mara ecosystem. The wildebeest migration is one of the new wonders of the world. There is no place on the planet that has a movement of animals as enormous as the wildebeest migration. More than 2 million animals migrate from Serengeti National Park in Tanzania to the greener pastures of the Masai Mara National Reserve. Which of these facts did you not know about Kenya? Let us know in the comment section and remember to subscribe. Thank you for watching About Africa.